for England will be your foremost duty. Humiliation scorched her cheeks, but she had a defence for this at least. My husband was unwell for much of our marriage. I have no reason to think I cannot conceive. Good. Then you must travel to London without delay. Annabelle knows her duty, said her father, smiling ingratiatingly. When it is unclear, time in a locked chamber provides clarity, or sterner correction, as her husband Walter used to. Now, said Hertford, amusement quirking his thin lips. Damaged goods won't tempt his Majesty. To ensure this, the captain of my personal guard will lead her escort to London. Rafe de Vere is a seasoned military man, and won't allow any harm to our jewel. Her father leaned forward and lifted her chin with a careless finger. Who would have thought you the sweetmeat to tempt a monarch? Papa, I... Go, and begin your packing. Gerda will assist. Head bowed at the order, she stood to leave, her shaky legs working by sheer force of will. Abruptly, Hertford loomed over her. De Vere will arrive on the morrow. I shall see you again at court, and remember this. No fresh-faced, dim-witted whore like Catherine Howard will win the king's love this time. You must be as my late sister was, gentle, decorous, devout, a loving stepmother, yet also free with your widow's tricks, for Henry's palate is jaded. Allow him every liberty bar your bed, for that will be a wedding night privilege. Breath hitching at the matter-of-fact coarseness, Annabelle curtsied deeply. My Lord Hertford, Papa. They dismissed her with a cursory wave. Fortunately, her anger remained within until she reached her chamber. Then a heeled slipper, embroidery frame, and pewter tankard greeted the north wall in quick succession. They will hear, my chick, soothed a kind voice, as a small-framed portrait of her father was forcibly removed from her white-knuckled hands. Tell me the news instead. Annabelle scowled at her beloved waiting-woman, Gerda. I must go to court, tomorrow. They want me to entice and marry the king. Bah! Foolish men make thrice foolish plans. Hertford's schemes benefit Hertford. Your father should know better. More than that, he broke a promise. When I first came home, Papa swore I could choose my second husband. I know. But remember, no tapestry is complete till the final stitch. Annabelle shook her head. To think she'd actually dreamed of courtship this time. A handsome young man. A valiant, dark-haired and chivalrous knight, winning her heart with daring deeds, unusual trinkets, and sweet kisses. Sweeping her away to be mistress of a charming manor, ready to be brought alive with the laughter of sturdy sons and pretty daughters. Surely after being sold to Lord Benton-Hayes, an old wealthy landowner, who padded his doublet, smelled of mildew and preferred the buckled belt for correction, she deserved a little happiness. Instead, her father sought to gift her to the royal monster who banished, set aside, and executed his wives at will. Stop wool-gathering, my chick. How are you going to get to London? Could the escort be bribed? Annabelle locked her gaze with Gerda's. My escort is Rafe de Vere. No! Choked her waiting-woman, crossing herself swiftly. Hertford's butcher himself. The very same, she replied, shuddering at the horrifyingly accurate nickname. Of course she'd heard the tales. One could hardly be unaware when they were whispered in every household, church pew and village green in the country. De Vere conquered castles, sacked towns, and killed all who opposed him with nary a drop of sweat, and was well paid for his brutal efficiency. Yet he hadn't always been so. Before Gerda, before Hertford, Rafe had been a very different man. No girl in their northern village could resist his devil-may-care grin, quick-witted teasing, or steadfast defence of those younger or weaker. It might have been an uneven match, a high gentry daughter and a magistrate's younger son, but all her dreams of the future had been